Hello everyone. Hope that everybody is doing great tonight. We are live, we are on fire, and watch out not to get burned. So, for another short stream, tonight we're going to focus ourselves on art related to Dawn of War or Space Marine campaign that we are actually doing. So this is going to be a continuity of this art. We have a lot to include too. Tonight at least I'm going to focus on the commander, like the big unit that will be on the front shooting from his gauntlet bow. You're going to see more detail when I will go and start the task. Also a little bit of warming up the stream and saying hi to everybody and like giving like more of the upcoming things that is related to the channel at the same time. You could see actually I was mostly, I would say, on ice related to any kind of channel improvement and other stuff. But I still have lots of things and I realized some things at the same time. So that's why actually I'm planning. For now, I might actually focus mostly on the fix, but I want actually to plan and to seek out actually what would be the best for the future of the channel at the same time. And for you to be enjoying like the content that I deliver here and to just actually enjoying the time in general. The music, the vibes and everything. This is exactly what we are here for at the beginning. So the moment I will just focus on some art as I'm doing, showing you the production process and everything. That is kind of a good thing for content at the same time, and it's mostly like my comfort zone to see, okay, I really know what I'm doing. So like on more my creative thinking, I keep it more for myself, but it keeps me actually to give you some surprise somewhat here, and actually how we can actually advance on the other stuff here too. So yep. I'm starting a little bit late because I decided I wanted to eat probably this time. So I'm going to be more focused on the art, and especially when I'm doing art stream, you know me, I can lock in pretty quickly and easily. So as I remember, you can make dawb to actually shake me up a little bit and wake me up when I just like way too much looking on the art. So going to go back on our art that we are currently doing. As you can see, we already did 3 marines. One half a body that will be mostly like in the distance, in the background, which we need actually to draw more marine around this size. But we're going to keep it at least with the other marine that will be next to him, a little bit higher even, and where actually the commander is going to cover and be on the side of both of those marines. And this is what we're going to focus today. We're going to focus on the commander solely here. So I'm having actually, I can show you the reference I'm going to use today. I will recreate this guy. And I found this picture because it's painted by an expert. We'll show you back to how I painted. You only like put flat color on it, as you can see, but that is mostly like, oh shit, it feels like it's being generated by AI. Why it feel like paint? It feels like a very fuzzy paint, the way actually my camera took the picture in there. And then when you zoom, the more and more you see like the crisp detail even in more precision. Oh no, it bugs the eye, I think. But the rest is just mwah. So you could see this is kind of close. How to obtain mostly on the mix of bronze, and how I will put actually more iron shape on the pauldron. So this is going to be more something where we finish like all of the character and the base color on this art here. So now let's do it. Stop yapping and let's go do some drawings. Excellent, songs to actually start the right view at the same time. Okay. Going to make you disappear. Line 1. Oh. Line combo. Yes, indeed. Commander. So now this is going to be interesting. We're gonna have a lot of details to include in this phase here. So now at least the basic shape from how I faced, but I want actually to be much more bigger than a normal marine. So yeah, this should be around this size would be perfect, because it needs to be much more taller than a normal space marine. Okay, now we can focus back on what we need to do here. We're going to add the pauldron in front, and we need to see the head at the same time. We're going to have the big helmet, and I remember it's been a very long time ago, but I already draw this character too, so yeah, this is going to be most it. And the helmet starts there, and we're going to add much more than things that's going on there. Around the detail, this is going to be a very interesting thing here. And we have a belt, but this belt is not like every bullet separately, it's just like big blocks, big 3D blocks that's going to be fitting. So when we're going to get there, it's going to be much more easier than the battle sister that we already did. So we're going to have we are mostly a little bit more on the side here, and then the pauldron is going to start mostly there. So now at least we're getting the shape done. We're going to be more focused on the detail much later, because this guy is going to take a lot of detail of course here. And he has the mega big thing around the neck. I don't know what the name is, and we're going to have a symbol there. We have the pauldron, who could be risen. And the other one's going to be lowered. So we add just a little bit of the chase speed that will start up right here. Grab the symbol of the wings. Okay. And this one has even chains that we might actually including. And now we have kind of hip protection that is on the side there. Yes, since he need like to have a heavy armor as he is like the main character in command of this battalion. Having a commander is extremely important, specifically on the tabletop game, as you do need them to deploy your orders, I do believe. I don't remember much if you need actually them for the orders. I know at base they are extremely powerful, so that is a good thing actually to keep alive most for it too. Like around like the power they can deliver on the battlefield, and there is like certain commander or literally demons that has a very high potency or literally a lot of punishment they can actually take before actually going down. And when it's their turn, oh my god, you don't want to stand in their way. No, you don't want to be there. So we're going to drop more. We go there. Now just like doing other stuff and props that we're going to add, and keeping like most of the pose here as dynamic as possible. So is Mega Gauntlet going to be like this? Now I'm going to have this Power Fist. Power Fists are not something actually to be messing around. This, or even dangerous, more dangerous, is Power Claws. Power Claws? Oh my god. So yeah, Power Fist bolter like this is kind of very most of a Terminator weapon, since they having a very high armor and their mobility are quite kind of reduced by the heavy armor they're having to. But some actually might actually manage to deliver a very high potency of damage because they have access to heavier weapons, or just because of their high potential punishment they can actually take by the thickness of the armor. So we need to make it double. We're going to have a double shooting bolter fist ready for commander that is going like to shoot it from in the front here. Need to keep like kind of a bulky shape as much as possible here. And we're going to have a sword on the side, and his backpack should actually be much more bigger because he's having like an insignia that's going to pop from the middle. And this is what I do like sometimes when I redo like art and I'm doing studio like this. I call it literally studio art because since I'm not like doing something out of my own original stuff here right now, because I do feel that my art isn't ready yet, so that's why actually I'm trying to improve myself doing fan art and stuff like this, and actually showing my appreciation to the subject I really love, whether it's like video game, VTubers, any other stuff. You're part of my art. I really like it. If you see it actually in my drawings, I really like you. That's what it means. Or even like other style and everything. One of the artists that I really like on their style too would be actually Lynn. I do believe. Yo, Maker! I just saw your message. Hello, man. How you doing? Fatigue at its finest. French is taking over. How are you doing? I finally managed to tell it. Huh. Yeah, so Space Marine art today. I hope that you're doing great, excellent. Really happy to hear that from you, man, and having like some news and seeing you like more present. So I hope actually that you still have in mind to make your streaming project. I would really actually to see some forging, like on a chilling morning or just before actually I went to work. If I could actually catch it during or before I went into work too, so kind of deform a bit. We need actually the shoulder kind of more in it. Perspective shift here. Oh yeah, this is going to be much better. And now we can extend it. Okay, about this line, I'm not sure. So we're going to erase more like there. And as long as the character don't too stiff neither. So yeah. Now you could actually contemplate my status when I am extremely locked in. And now we're going to have to need much more space here. Because this is going to be a frontline character, so then we're going to be able like to start I need to check for the feet. Okay, there we go. Okay, and there's only like 1 feet with the decoration here. So now before we reduce the character a bit, we need to focus on the sword too. Just going to make this angle. And I'm going to aim for kind of this thing here. So yeah. Want to aim more for this angle here. How we're going to arm a bit.
Is it just a fantasy? 'Cause the unknown.
No, after this we're going to add much more details too. Because you see like that will still how I work to get the shape done here. Okay, if I compare back to another marine, the side marine, yeah, that is way too big. If I reduce the size, I need to be both here. But I think the head is like the same size as the other marine. Not much. I need to reduce the head size a bit. Yeah, to be more around this size, and then we're going to have like the proper gap here that we need for the helmet protection here, since it's doing like his full armor. But now we need him to be a little bit larger. Alright, thanks for the lurk, Maker. Enjoy everything that you need. If you need actually to go to the toilet, had a snack and everything, just what I'm doing right now, do it. That is good. I try to prevent as much as possible eating off screen, because in my opinion I really don't like munching on it. So I want to avoid actually doing munching noise, because I don't like munching noise. Like literally, if you starting like doing it just for doing it, no, don't say to me. I ain't chewing yours. So that's why I avoid as much as possible to chew on the microphone. Alright, so now we're going to jump on the details pretty soon enough. Just want to be sure about the contour here, maybe making his leg longer. Okay, and now if we check again with the overall size. We're going to have his sword standing up. So a lot of gold decoration and bronze stuff that's going to be around the character too. And we need to make the spike as much 3D as possible too. Another skull here. we need to, yeah, to play it around a little bit more here. The symbol of the blood raven is going to be smudged a lot here. Supposed to be more like this. Hold on. Then yeah, okay, now I understand. There is something wrong with the program here.
So give it a rest, mate.
I'm going to see much of the arm, much more of the arm here.
Give it a rest, mate.
Okay, now we have it here. Okay. Okay, now I'm having more the shape that I need here. And this one should be much bigger too. Because it kind of is in a Terminator suit somewhat. And we need to include the most important thing, the cape! The freaking cape! Because the commander is not a commander without a cape. So now we have the cape. We have our first line of our commander here. We're going to compare the size one last time. And we might actually go with that size over there. So I'm going to drink a sip. We start on the detail right away. So we only spent like around 20-ish minutes sketching it, so that ain't bad either. If we had like more time or wherever I feel, because I would like actually to take it slow. So the moment that we're going to complete like the commander, I'm going to be pretty much satisfied. At least we're going to have another stream this Thursday for sure. But tonight, at least we're focusing on the commander. If I feel doing more, okay. But if I feel actually getting more rest, better actually to manage in a balanced way your time. That's mostly my opinion, but it's a good way actually to majority, you know? Because if you keep pushing way too much yourself, it's not now that you're going to have problems, it's going to be later. Or a bit sooner than you might expect it. So, that's why you need to manage yourself properly. Okay, alright, refresh. We start for real. Just like a normal Space Marine amulet. This time we're going to add the side vents. And now we are locked in. And we are having some crazy frog. Interesting. Might actually skip this one for real. Why do I have this on my playlist? Okay. Yeah, means something much more better. Guys, I've been thinking. One of my main things that I really like is animation, and I feel kind of want a calling, I would say, even to go back in animation. I only did like very few things in animation. I tried class, didn't go well, and because I got scammed, the long story short, wasn't great. Out of the update, and even it got shut down because the student actually managed to draw them in court. Anyway, because everything actually was true from its perspective. So at least this in my own, I managed to quit before I had to pay the full price. But I learned my mistake. It made me actually just a little bit desperate and adding in art because I was saying that it cost me more than actually giving more. Nowadays, completely like reverse here. I'm having much more fun doing all the shit that I'm doing live and on other stuff too. So that's just like a big improvement in general too. Put it much more higher. So it's going to follow kind of this line and having much more sense in the drawing. So yeah, I'm talking about some subject and then suddenly just jumping back on the focus of the drawing itself, which is kind of chaotic in my own way too, so. The eyes. Now, right actually add last curve then here for the face and there. Side here. Okay, and now on side of the ears, we'll say just like some shapes here. Okay, here for the top of this and here. Then I feel like that is kind of, if I compare the head just right here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to continue like this then. But yeah, I think for a moment I was talking about some song that I really like too. And about animation and all that. Yeah! That is what to think. I don't know if for some happened to you, but for me, I tend to have complete like idea and clear image, I would say, when I just listen to music. Just like this song itself. I'm having a really clear idea of what I would like actually to animate it, but I'm not doing it yet because I don't feel on point on my art, I would say, or in like other stuff that I need actually to improve another perspective here. Before I jump on, I tried back animation, but that's mostly a big opinion on me. But next year, I've been thinking of it, I'm going to do like a list of stuff that really interests me to pursue and to train myself on. Okay, so now we're going to add external layer, and we have in the other layer outside. So, oh, because I take myself, it's too much. Okay. These are good, but we need to redo this one because I think we need to bring it much more closer, like this. Okay, we can do like the fixing here. Because this is going to be completely dark, or even just like making more of a shape like this here. Okay, now we're having like the shape right that I wanted. So let's go. But here is going to be covered by the folder here. That's going to be face. The folder, you need to have the arm risen, which is going to start there because we have the neck protection that is right here. We're just going to draw skull. And good news for Warhammer 40k, I've been practicing a lot on my skulls lately. So it's going to be a better practice for my skulls too at the same time. So one bronze skull here. Not on point, but still doing the job. But I'm doing like a very special art on my sketchbook right now, so this is going to be great to see when it's done too. So trying to play more with the 3D shape in it, and the calendar is going to have a lot of details to work with. So even if the game started right over there with the game pattern, okay, but yeah, we need to keep more in the center there because it's on a shape, on a twisted shape. Okay, having a basic shape like this going to help us not to set up the rest here. Indigo, hey! Maker, goodbye. I should see ya. If you got a deal, let me search it. God fucking damn it. Hello everyone! Hey, thank you Indigo for the raid. This is really much appreciated. Hello Space Cat, hello Grim, hello everybody. I hope that you had a very great stream, Indigo. Did you play again more Final Fantasy or you try another game? Tell me more about it. So, again, Raider, my name is Bernolis, your French Canadian demon. We are doing some art today, and let me show you so far what we've been working on. The commander. So if you need to raid and go, that is totally fine. Don't forget to get snacks and toilet break as you need to. So lots of PvP. That is great. I hope that you kicked a lot of ass as usual too. So yes, we are doing a Space Marine bunch. I will show you like the other Space Marine that we have already completed, and you see a lot of reference also. So this is mostly like to bring the flavor. We need the exterminators from this planet right now. Grim is making like a big reference about the Flash Gits animation, where you see like Black Templar destroying a bunch of furries on their own planet. That's a must to see, very much. But yeah, so again, welcome readers. We're going to be back on the drawing. So I was doing some skulls, and lately I've been practicing a lot of doing skulls on my sketchbook, mostly to train myself in the general of making more better ends, I would say, like creating the ends. But now we're just doing more skulls because in Warhammer 40k there is a lot of skulls everywhere, and with the best music as possible to do some. Yeah, okay, good. You have the perfect energy for this. So yeah. So yeah, I've been practicing a lot, and with two shows I need to practice even more because you never have too much practice to reach what you want to reach to. Imagine actually, I have to be honest, on the highway, when I am completely alone and then went back from my parent hometown, I would say that if there's nobody around me, yeah. And if I am alone, the moment I am like a passenger, I am respecting like the speed limit and everything, but yeah, alone, yeah. Nothing more to say there. So go here. Put more details a little bit. Alright, now we need to do some wings for the plasma. Oh wait, your message got obliterated. What the fuck happened? Ah, spam! Okay, I need to fix up a lot of things on my moderation here. How can I allow it? Can be God, can be ghost face. How the hell actually it got blocked? It was just like emojis. Ah, man. But yeah, thanks Grim for being my guinea pig tonight. You just made me realize that I need to fix that pretty soon. But anyway, before I do the things, I need like to finish the shape of the armor. And now we're going to be more on track here. Autobahn everywhere I go. Okay, so I'm not the only one having this problem too, so it depends. But yeah, if you remove like the most of the moderation, you can end up like with people with bad intention. But so far I didn't have anybody actually trying to do some kind of trouble like this. So I could consider myself lucky. Gonna get some leftovers, you know, the Bitter King. Good and you go, have a nice meal. Thanks again for being there. Buen provecho. I don't know in which language it is, but if it is in Spanish, goddamn me, I need to train more my Spanish. Just focus on the line here. You might actually go a bit deeper. Bon appetito. Ah, it was Spanish. Yep. Bon appétit. Tout à fait. Yes, I need to train more my Spanish. Thank you, Grim, for this little lesson. Okay. Do I have the shapes right? Okay. I need to exaggerate more this part. Can I scream at that then? Just wow. So for the wings, a little bit more. To keep kind of the same consistency toward changing it a little bit like that, and I need to do the same here. It's time for some Daft Punk, people. Let's go. It feels like my tablet won't just stop when I'm going there. Just why? Now we are the extent of the wings that go there. Okay. So let's get back to the art. So we need to add the cauldron here. We need to add it much more bigger. So like this. We are adding more details to add here. So the cauldron can continue a little bit lower. Okay, now we are having the good shape that I need here. Especially like that one, give me a lot to focus there. This way we're going to have more the line accordingly here. Yeah, like this. This is the only line that I was missing there. And now we're going to make the big fist here. So new school spirits. Interesting beat actually. I feel like the rest of the end will be kind of more easier to shape once we manage to give like a cauldron. I found out that another co-worker of my job was doing drawing. Guys, man, this guy is a nut-pissed. He's doing like very incredible stuff, and he did like his own tattoos that he has at the same time. That was kind of cool actually. He really liked the stuff that I'm doing too, so kind of a nice cheer up from a fellow artist at the same time. Really great to see like the help that you can get for most of the thing just by showing up. You just have to take your time and be patient to reach out what you really desire in certain way too. So then you focus on what really matters. Yes, I see that it's nice. nice little snack for Enrigo. For me, I had chicken with salad just before starting the stream. So I am in shape as much to complete this part of the art today. Not the whole art, actually. I have to work tomorrow. Would have been cool actually to be longer on stream, just like before, the week before I started working, right, people? Doing just drawing stuff and having a chill time with you, man. But slowly but surely, we're just like we're moving there. So I'm just using only one reference for the photograph. And we need kind of a handle there, because in the chance that the handgun can jam, but it's made actually specifically not to jam, because Terminator armor makes you very sluggish. And let's make a line much proper here. And now we're going to make him double the power or double the strength. And we're just going to adjust this and copy it. Okay. A little bit of adjustment there. Okay, so it works. Okay.
Bye bye, last song. Bye. Thank you. I like you. I love you. See you next time.
So now we just fuse them together. Whoops. Okay. We probably forgot to draw the depth, because he has a depth that is relying his weapon on his backpack too at the same time. So yeah, very mixed techno music vibe, and this is a big thanks to the radio in Cyberpunk 2077 that is called Impulse. I found the playlist. I highly suggest for you to check the playlist called Impulse from Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, and now we need the dented shape. chubby fingers, for a chubby power claw that can just crush your skull in one go. And most of the time, Imperial Power Fists are packed with energy that actually they feel to at the same time. It is! I don't know why I really actually enjoy this kind of music. This is mostly house, but share the same opinion. So now we're going to make this belt. Going to improvise a bit, but the belt is just like big squares. That we're going to shape it in metal. Alright, so it wasn't that much complicated to do. So far so good. We're gonna need like to make the pole drum a little bit more like a pole drum. Like this. Now we can continue more on the shape of it here. Talking about the 90s, man. Gotta throw something for Gator's birthday. Oh! Thank you for reminding me about it, Grim. When is her birthday? So I had some ideas at the same time, and she is on my actual list of YouTuber to draw. Yes, Gator, I noted it right here. But might actually do something for sure, so I just need actually to know what is it's today. Fuck, man, I'm so oh, that is extremely last minute, man. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not planning doing anything tomorrow, but okay. That would be actually kind of cool, like at the same time. But yeah, man, it was today. Oh shit, I'm so late in the news. But anyways, going to catch up more of this art because this was like mostly my plan. But Grim, I'm going like to keep up. If ever actually I sketch something real quick. But yeah, Gator was on my list. Where were we? Yeah, that's my thing. Sometimes I just like disconnect completely from what I was doing there. So whoops. Okay, so this wall section is going to be dark, and then we just need like a more wavy shape. Because we're going to connect it to make another wing shape here. But yeah, art about Space Gator, sure. So, okay. We have the front arm there, but hold on. I'm kind of missing some lines, and then we need like to do the backpack. But I need like to keep like the podium kind of bigger. She's doing stream right until the 21st. Oh, okay, she's still on the stream right now. Cool. We're going to raid her then. That would be kind of an idea there. So we're going to have a big raid upcoming for sure, but yeah, she's doing something up to the 21st. Alright, might actually have something like that, so, but at least tonight we're going to focus on finishing this, as I plan to do. And then, before I sleep, or whenever I feel like it, I will start actually sketching, because I'm having like a little bit of idea of what I might actually do. Or even like just a quick thing. You don't need to be like a very full art or anything, at least something to be there too. So. But yeah. Later today. Okay, it will be much later, so it might actually be before we end too. So, okay. Going to see that. If she's getting online the moment that we finish there, that would be great. It will be a nice timing indeed. This song is getting popular everywhere. Literally everywhere. But it is a good song. And then we're going to shake there. Okay. Stream at 3 days non-stop streaming. If I have the time, guys. If I have the time. Stream of non-stop recording, Jesus. But I see like people doing like insane challenge sometimes, just like doing a wall comic in 24 hours. There is like a French artist that told me that she was doing that challenge at the time, and it's kind of something how you have to manage your time and how you create your stuff too. Because doing a wall comic and a wall story with a prompt in 24 hours, that is kind a lot of skills, a lot of skills requirement that you need to. And now I'm going to start off with those. Okay, let's make it more shape. Because you do feel like a giant phone is moving the sword at the same time. A lot of skill shapes in the Warhammer 40k universe. We might not see much more of the back of the blade, since this is going to be hidden by the armor plate on the hips here. Okay, now we add some back. It's time to make the blade of the sword. And then my spike is there. Not enough skulls. Yeah, you always need more skulls in Warhammer 40k. But for real Grim, I've been like drawing skulls as a practice in my sketchbook for a lot, for real. A lot of skulls have been drawn. No. Oh wait. Is it? No, it's not on the good angle at all. Whoopsie doopsie. It's better to go like this. Do it straight with the hip and the angle. Now, yes. Okay, perfect. Now we fix it on the moment here. Yes, you need a lot of skulls. Imagine if actually I go crazy and I decide like to draw them on a pile of skulls and corpse of any Xenos and anything. That would be actually extending the project like for a while. Like the 40k, the crusade that took a millennia to take, the drawing that took a millennia to take. Oh my god. But yeah, people spend like a lot of time on some drawings and they are achieving amazing skills too. I don't know if I am this kind of artist. I would say like if I could actually spend a lot of time on one art on itself, it could came out super amazing. Because honestly, I've been like mostly working a maximum of a total of 9 hours or up a week of work time on some project too, so it make more work. Okay. So it's taking more shape. One last, and we feel actually like the shape and the fluidity somewhat of the pose there. So shift in 40k happen in interval of 1k year. Indeed, yes, just like the Horus Heresy that happened 10,000 years ago. Literally invented in the justice system of the Empire of Man sentences that can be given to the new generation of your offspring. So watch out of what kind of heresy that you're doing in the Empire of Man. But yeah, this is just like an extremely high technocracy with a non-stop war that is raging all over the galaxy with different races that just want to be there for fun, like the orcs. Or the other that just would want to survive and they are ready to flee, like to stay alive, the Eldars. And you have literally like those who don't like to be humans after all and decided like to embrace the chaos god that are in fact the face of the emotion that lives among the universe, chaos. So yeah, there is a lot around going on the lore of 40k. And if you are already interested, you could actually find a guide really quick. Because I don't know if I could actually be up to to the knowledge because I'm learning myself a lot of very interesting stuff too. Might actually have a refresh or more different story. But I saw another VTuber doing it recently, and it was kind of a very interesting stream because this guy is much more invested than me in the 40k universe. I'm talking about the Forest Twitter, the Mushroom Man. That this guy is doing a lot of variety streams too, but all of his 40k stuff is pretty interesting for those who are fans of the series by itself too. So we need an encased sacred bone because Commander do have relic on them, granting power and other stuff that can serve in combat too. So it feels like one of the bones of the Emperor too. And now we're going to need another color pattern there. But yeah, it do literally feels that they have sacred bones right here. Bones where they're supposed to have another kind of bones. Fuck, what did the fuck I say? What the fuck did I just say, dear? I hope that you weren't listening. You weren't listening at all. You hear nothing. Thank you very much. Like literally. So we need kind of another plate that's going to be there, and we need a connection. And this one has a very knee protector because Terminator armor. And then after this we're going to apply the base color after. No pretty seal, no need for the very fancy details yet. But it might actually be a nice idea to add on. Oh, it should be like much more like this. Okay. You were saying the Drukari. The Drukari did nothing wrong. Exactly, right? I didn't mention the Dark Eldars. Yeah, wait. The Drukari did nothing wrong. They're just here to enjoy the fun, just like the orcs. That they are just there for fun. They don't want to do anything bad at all. The Drukari, like you don't want to be captured at all against the Drukari. Wherever you come. That is just like something, yeah. And you don't want to wish even your worst enemy to happen, to be captured alive by the Drukaris. They had much fun with that fucking emoji. They had a lot of fun. Imagine actually Drukari against the orcs. Do orcs will actually enjoy the torture that the Drukari try to inflict them? I'm not sure about it. But that could be like a possibility. But a big like war happening against the Drukari by the orcs might be very interesting to see actually. For those who don't know what a wog is, it's just like all they want is wog. Exactly, Grim. All they want is to do a good war. The war in the 40k universe is what the orcs call a war. And getting to war is all what they want in their existence. And what I found fascinating about the orcs is like they're literally fighting you with junk, and they don't have enough intelligence like to do like more deepened conversation, but they can actually turn away and just defeat whole legions of space marines. Why? Because they have a special power, and their power is to believe. They have literally how could I say, a chart of colors, and all of those colors give a special powers because they believe that color actually gives them powers. So if you see like a junk pile of shit with wheels or tracks, that is literally outrunning a brand new speed land speeder that is kind of a Hoover mobile vehicle of reconnaissance from the Space Marine that I would say could go easily around the 200-ish kilometers. But you have a pile of junk that can go even faster just because it's painted in red. Yes, exactly, green. Red make you faster, but green is the best. I would not actually try to redo a imitation of orcs. I don't have the physical shape or just, how can I say, the voice to do an orc here. Not at all. But I really appreciate like the whole race idea that it is in the 40k universe. Like all of strange power and resource that can actually be observed in this universe. And mostly all of it, yeah. That's mostly what made me crave most of Warhammer 40k. All of the artistic effort that has been put into the whole game and the story and the lore. I did read some book related to it. It was kind of an interesting story at the same time, but yeah, it is mostly recommended for those who like Warhammer at least. Because anybody else would be completely lost about the term and the things that is happening on the book, in the books. Okay, I need to be a little bit more serious there. And now we're going to add another big circle right here. And we're going to add a shape like this. If I'm having more zoom around the feet, I might actually have to include those shapes that is getting out of the boot a little bit here. Okay, now we are in a proper boot here. So technically, if we were talking about the color system of orcs, when they see the blue raven, they would think like they are faster marines. What about blue? I don't remember what blue does, but I know that yellow made things explode. So when you do add yellow color on your gun, it shoots explosive bullets somewhat. So kind of interesting to see how a very ultra modern, genetically enhanced human can be defeated by a green brute with a fucking shiv and a pile of junk that shoot bullets somewhat without a proper like gas chamber and other important stuff that will make a gun functional. They just like, there is like a lot of meme that I see even recently about orcs just amass amazing pile of junks and they're making weapons out of it by just bunching them together. They just smash with the armor and the magic happens in the name of gore and war. I don't remember when I saw actually some stuff related to some Imperials having archives of discussion with the orcs. Not very informative, I would say, Morion. Okay. Yeah, more funky music. Just for you. Let me just make it more. Okay. Ah shit, I didn't want to do that. Goddamn. I control Zen the moment I erase the stuff I wanted back to read. Shit. Wait a minute. Okay. We found the curve. We found it, everybody. Okay, so now we have most of the shape here. We need the cape. Cape is kind of easy to make here at this point. More shape here. And then the color we follow after this. Okay, now we need to put the backpack. Let me check what we need to put here. We need to put more shape around the chest. Raising some intrusion lines. Now we're getting like cut a little bit there. Okay, now what else do we need to get done is the backpack. We just need like to finish the backpack with the ornament, and we can proceed with the color. So yeah, now I do feel with what I'm thinking about. Maybe I leave this part a little bit larger. Yeah, I think some jags because we were hesitant on some placement of the stuff. Right, actually need to shape this part here. Okay, that's going to be more patterned before we put the colors. I know I wanted like to make it larger. Okay, the ornament. Going to add more skulls. Shapes in general for general improvement here. No. out the spikes. Doing a little stubs. Before we add another spike. Because yes, to enforce the will of the Emperor, you have to show a little bit of violence. Just a little bit. Do feel like a little bit like a chaos on heresy. Heresy everywhere. More in perspective. Oh yeah. Okay, I kinda nailed somewhat the perspective effect here, but I so need to put more practice. And I need to actually change something here, but that was actually nice. So Grim, if you really like the soundtrack here, that was Artware. That I really suggest for you to look up for this artist. He made the soundtrack for a game called Fidelity Samurai, and I discovered most of his songs coming out of this game, and I do believe it made like a lot of other games too, so interesting stuff for real. If I erase this line, okay, but I want it. Okay, so that might actually work. We have the line of our commander. If we compare it again to the Space Marine that's going to be standing next to him, is kind of the same size. Not anymore. Not anymore. So I want him to be completely forward. We're going to put it down like this, and I think we are ready to put the colors. So we're going to put the colors. And we need a lot of gold and bronze too. So we had a nice skull that we put in the center, and like the rest of the skull were kind of eh. Even actually this skull on the top, I should actually remake it to make it like kind of nice on the level of the skull that we already put here. So let me just redo this Mr. there. I did actually, I feel like I wanted like to make like the ornament in shape already, but kind of miss out the essential of any proper marine, that you do need your skull in a better shape and okay, that looks better. So now we can just like make the insignia like this. Okay, that looks much more better than the little lazy skull that we did earlier. So we can have a final copy. We have a first line there. We're going to put the flat colors and doing it. So we need those two base colors first. And we're going to put the insignia of the blood ravens soon enough. But now we just need like to put all of the red everywhere. So this part is going to be red, even more stuff. Here it's going to be erased. Okay, do make the shape here, perfect. Oh, I see some lines that a little bit off. Okay. Who saw second season of Painting and Sugging? I saw some parts of it, but they nailed it. They fucking nailed it. Oh yeah, that's the comedy. Oh yeah, that is when actually they team up to defeat the Twink Angels. Literally the Twink Angels, like. New season is just, in my opinion, very good. Made me actually want to rewatch the Wall anime for first season and to listen right away the second season that just came out. Would be actually interesting to check. Oh, we're missing another line. I did it, guys. Easy fix. So now we could actually see the back of the... We could actually see the back of the sword, and we should actually see more end. Let me switch again here. This one part should be drawn, and we should actually see the back of the sword here. Let's go back to... Okay, now we have it. Excellent. So now let's get back to this here. We need a gold shade color. Oh shit, we are in like a lot of things that is missing and just like need to be fixed here. Alright, not so much in the end. yeah, we were talking about speeding a little bit on the highway earlier. This song gave me actually the same vibe. The time, not on the jet, not on the fighter jet, unfortunately. The plasma sword. We're going to keep it like a big blue like this, and adding some effect of light and color. So your commander can have plasma sword. They can have let me check. They can have scepters. They can have power chainsaws, sword saws, or chainsaw sword, I think it's called again. Like, this is like one of the weakest weapons in melee that you can have, but most of the time if you just give that to your commander, it's going to be free. But in comparison of the stat with a power armor or a power sword, you want actually your commander to add the better chance to hit properly its targets. Otherwise, like giving him a chain sword, good luck with your dice. Your commander is going to do shit. Ain't doing shit, brother. Let's take more of the up here. The chest, the backpack, and the helmet. Oops. We had just to go back again when we do like darker colors. Okay. Okay, gold again. Shit, we're not in the gold. Ah, shit. Oh, because we misclicked down the other side. Whoops. I thought it was actually a gap that was too much open. What the fuck? Okay, for a moment I thought I freeze my computer for trying to fill the whole canvas again with paint. Okay, can put it up like this. We're just going to switch for a darker color like this. Now it's going to be more perceptible and better for the reading, even if it's just like that color, it's going to help us for later too. And at the same time, train myself to do like longer projects like this will be actually very helpful when I jump back on animation and doing cartoons, which would be kind of the most interesting stuff I might actually be down to. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Put bone discolors and going for darker for the face here because it's kind of pasting. Okay, I need a color for the silver and the inner parts. Which they don't have much. Oh, it's all for silver. I just remember. The whole gun is going to be silver. But we need actually to make like the base of the gun at least this color, because the rest of the gun is going to be completely silver. Yes. Oh, I didn't use. So the green eyes, very important, and now the silver color. Finally. Okay, because we have a multiple lineup there. And now the chains. And the cape is going to be another color. We need like to keep it like in the gray. Kind of separate color from the rest too. And the symbol on the bottom here is going to be gold. And we can keep like the cape as the same dark as the pauldron in the inner parts. Yeah, it's going to pop more. Much better here. Good. Not much, and we didn't add in much chain besides actually how the real model looks like. But at least we have like his blaster gun ready, and we need to put a little bit more colors there, and then we're going to compare it on the final work that we just did here with the comparison of the rest that we already have completed. So yeah, it took us 2 hours to make the whole calendar fully up to the base color. Might actually doing some fixing, and at the same time during that art we learn some more stuff and more control around like keeping a consistency on doing like detailed stuff like the skulls, even if this one is not that much detail. And there is like a difference on quality too at the same time, but this is something else. And yeah, no, so far okay, but so far it's getting like pretty much interesting. So I have my commander in the front. We have more space ring on the back, and we need actually to add much more that's going to appear on the whole scene over there that we already sketched. So I might even increase the size of the camera, it will depend, but so far it's taking form, just with 4 characters out of the 9, 10-ish characters that we need to complete here. But yes, again, I'm kind of happy. We're going to add a little bit of more fixing, but maybe later when we observe more the art. But this is exactly what I wanted to obtain out of the thing, like just having this big ass hand bolter in front ready to shoot and support his whole battalion here during the huge fight or any kind of things that could happen there, but the most important and the most interesting character would be to develop the right here. The dreadnought. The dreadnought would be very interesting to develop. Yes, so far, this is where we're going to conclude our art stream. It's been already 2 hours. It's 3:30 in the morning. I need some sleep. I really love you all, guys. It's really great actually to see all of you there. So we're going to chill out on the chatting room. And during the time that I'm looking for somebody to raid. And as we mentioned earlier, Ronarin in Space Gator is currently doing a marathon. And do not like to be, it's not like it's being the case right now. I am another artist that I really appreciate. She's a French artist, but I do believe that most of you people will not actually understand what she might actually say. But that might actually be, let me actually check for a target to raid that you will understand. So but I really appreciate that streamer at the same time. I know, okay, she's going to end up soon. Oh no way, she's been up for fucking 12 hours. She's fucking insane. I really don't know who we're going like to look. Might actually raid Vitalia or IFN. IFN's been only for an hour there. Other than that, what is the suggestion that you're giving me? Somebody else doing art at this hour? I really don't know where I'm going like to raid there. But anyways, might actually just send a raid to Italia. That is like life saving. Vitalia or we're going to say hi to her. Let's go raid there. So that's really conclude our stream for tonight. I hope that everybody had fun. It was another great stream that we had. Tomorrow not stream. Going to rest. Going actually to chill out for a bit for the rest of the week. Thursday, we're back on a Dawn of War campaign, and we're going like to maybe attack the stronghold of the town. Depending on the time it will take. Might actually keep that much up for the weekend stream, since I have nothing at all planned for this weekend. Might actually do something else, but anyways. So I hope that everybody had a great time. Thanks everybody on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube for being there. Again, big thanks to Indigo for the raid. That is extremely appreciated. Hello, and thank you all of the raiders and everybody that was there. So let's say hi to Arvan Thursday, and we see each other the next Thursday. So hope you had a great time. Take care of yourself and see each other next Thursday. Bye bye everybody.